How about this one? And I've heard you talk about this, man. Thou shalt not ignore costs and fees. The problem is a lot of people don't know what the costs and fees are because those aren't disclosed in the 70 pages of the
I wish it was only 70 pages, more like 600, but
is that for real?
Yeah, one of them I was looking at the other day was 390 and 300. So what 690 pages.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was
and you probably know right where to flip to find the costs and fees.
No,
right?
actually I just search for, Control F in the PDF.
Yeah.
And you just type in fees.
I love that feature. Yeah.
The problem is they mentioned fees about
times.
150 times
because they know you're looking for them.
I'm going next.
Let's put in another 20 fees.
Yeah, because my clients, that want me to do this analysis, usually prospective clients that we do the second opinion service that we talk about, right? And they're going, how did you find that? Because I looked at that thing and I didn't really find it. They're like, well, all right, I just gave it away. And I'm finding, because we download it from the company, right? They give us a statement and then we're able, like this, the one I'm talking about is this variable annuity. And this guy was so proud of it. He was just like, this is great. It's been done so well for us. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't say anything the first meeting because I don't know anything about it, right? It takes, an hour or two sometimes to just wrap your head around what this crazy thing is. And so we looked into it, downloaded the prospectuses and the additional information. There's 2 sets of disclosures, 690 pages.
Oh.
And there was about 4 sets of fees that were disclosed. One we still couldn't really find, but we called the company and it was another 1%. But the point is it was 4.5% in fees. And you're like, okay, so when you add up all the variable annuities that they had that were sold from this other person who's also on the radio, by the way. I'm not saying it's in this area, but they're also a financial advisor on this. And you add up the fees. You're like, so did you know you're paying $45,000 in fees? No. What do you mean? Where? And
4 or 5% sounds astronomically high.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
It's
and of course, how they get away with it is, well, we told him at the time he signed this form or document. And the rate of return probably would have been 8.5%, 9% if it was in a regular investment. Somebody was charging them 1%. There was a mutual fund. But the rate of return was more like 2.5%.
I was going to say 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little under 2.5. But so when you break all that down, you know what the problem is? It's almost like, well, I don't want to do anything. They get paralysis analysis. Yeah, they're just like, Brian, I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, yeah, I'm overwhelmed too, because there was trust that was placed into that individual, right? And then you had to go to a complete stranger that you don't even know, and he had to show this to you. It's hard. It's hard because some of these people are friends or family members.
Yeah.
I literally had to tell his son-in-law had sold him 6 variable annuities that had over 4% in fees. They were the biggest garbage ones I've ever seen in my entire life. Like if it wasn't, what do you call it? If it wasn't his family member's son-in-law, I would have been like, you need to go to the SEC and file a complaint. but then you want to see your grandchildren.
Like the worst form of nepotism on the planet,
right?
Yeah.
But he wanted my opinion. Been listening to the radio for years, and he came in, and I was like, "You really want my opinion? No, you don't."
Yeah, no doubt. 866 to plan for is how you reach us. 866-TO plan on the number 4. Integrity Financial Planning. Brian has an amazing team, and they're ready to work with you. RetirementPlanNow.com is the website.